defense we've been having problems with since probably the first week of the season. We just got to fix it.
Let me read something into it now.
Yep.
That's a screaming indictment on your defensive coordinator or head coach. Take your pick. Right? Hey, we're out there. We're doing whatever they want us to do. But it's not the right thing we should be doing. We should be changing things up. He's calling them out. And there's no trade deadline for them to shoo him off. You're not going to waive Darius Slay. You're going to trade him in the offseason, is what it seems like. But, I mean, Darius Slay has been a pretty open and honest person, like it or not, what he has to say. But I don't think he's somebody who makes excuses. I think he tells it like it is. And that's telling it like it is.
Interesting. 248-539-9797. Jeff in Detroit, you're next. Hi, Jeff.
What's happening?
How you doing,
Hey, Jeff?
I'm good. Look, I can't believe I'm calling to the fan staffer, but my progression as far as not feeling good about him, it's not the same as y'all's on the show. I remember a few years ago when I used to love when Gage threw Stafford, calls after he, did his thing. But the last couple of years, just like y'all, I kind of realized, felt like he was more problem than he was solution. That being said, anybody who called in here today saying that he was problem yesterday or any problem like this season, that's not accurate, dude. Like, this defense is for it. Like, if we run it down, if we look at the defensive line on paper, this defensive line should be really good. Our corners are probably better corners than we've had in, I can't remember having this many corners that were this decent on a Lions team. Linebackers, you can give a take on them, but whatever. The defense just is horrible. Like, they can't stop anybody, dude. Like, Derek Carr was back there taking pictures yesterday. On the last drive, he was just literally just taking his time, getting whatever he wanted. What defensive coordinator thinks that you can cover for that long?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of pass rush from the Detroit Lions this year, and that's been no secret. That they just haven't gotten to the quarterback enough. I think they only got to him once yesterday. That was a Trey Flowers sack. It's a big problem, and the problem that gets it gets magnified, Jeff, when you use a top 10 pick on a tight end instead of taking it on a pass rusher.
Specifically Devin Bush, but go ahead.
Well, not the pass rusher I was thinking of, but there were plenty of pass rushers they could have had with that pick, and they didn't go with it. They went with a tight end, and I think Hawkinson's going to be really good in the future. But I mean, the team needs a pass rushing specialist.
I feel like they thought we've checked that box with the signing of Trey Flowers. I think they thought they checked the box.
Trey Flowers can't do nothing if he gets double all day, every day. If you only don't rush 3 people.
Well, frankly, you got 2 of your 3 guys are getting double teamed. And if they keep a running back, all 3 of you guys are going to get double teamed. And that's what's kind of maddening with what's happened here. Because they don't get to rush, and they're not getting a rush because they're rushing 3 guys.
It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. The defense is just brutal right now. I think that Slay soundbite. I almost feel like if we're going to be circling back to that, like put a pin in that moment, we might be coming back to that.
When the end of the season comes, will Slay still be here, or will Patricia still be here? It's to be determined by the record the rest of the season here, but that's kind of, it seems like loggerheads are meeting here, right?
Yeah, but he might be saying something that everybody knows, or saying something that indicates that there's going to be some changes coming, but we'll see. 248-539-9797. David in Oak Park, you're next. Hi, David.
How are you guys?
What's up?
I agree with you totally, and this is why I agree with you totally. I think that the defensive coordinator, who's ever calling the defensive plays, should be fired. Secondly, I think that Patricia should just take the defense over. The defensive packages that they're putting out there are the reason why they can't stop anybody. I mean, you should go to a 4-3 or whatever instead of that 3-4. The 3-4 sucks with the talent that they have. You have to realign and put the guys in position that can play the positions, and if not, just get rid of them. It's that simple. to go to 3-4 sucks. It absolutely sucks. It puts too much pressure on that man-to-man. Too much pressure. You should put more blitz packages.
Well, it can't work in this league if you have the personnel to run it. You know what you're doing. It feels like they thought they had the personnel and they don't. And I would have no problem with yards without points because it's kind of what they did in New England, but they're giving up yards and points. 248-539-9797. Anthony in Clarkston. Hi, Anthony.
Hey, how you doing? If you look at the game, what happened? Matthew Stafford couldn't get off the throw because they put pressure on the quarterback. This is the problem in the system. The Lions, by and large, hire coaches, general managers without a winning track record, by and large. Not absolute, but by and large. This is why you don't waste a draft pick on a tight end in the first round. They need pass rushers. You need guys to make plays. And the way the Lions are structured, they can't put pressure on the quarterback because they drafted the wrong piece. So you're stuck with the system because they drafted with the system. So basically, they're going to have to clean house because the defensive philosophy has resulted in being one of the worst defenses in the league. So the problem is systemic because they hire people who don't have winning track record.
Yeah, but see, that's just not true. I mean,
For the Patriots.
they've done it every way. Bobby Ross was winning game, got to the Super Bowl with San Diego. Steve Mariucci was the perfect hire for the Lions, and it didn't work out. Jim Caldwell won a Super Bowl as a coordinator and took over a Colts team that won like 15 games or whatever. They've hired guys that have come from winning programs, not to mention the current coach.
Well, let me just say this. I said, by and large, systemically, you've got a first-time coach with a first-time GM. That can be a recipe for disaster.
Well,
That's not by and large. That's like unique to the last 2 years. Outside the coaches I mentioned, who did I miss? I missed Mortenweg, I missed Marinelli, and I missed Schwartz.
And yes, they've taken people from winning organizations. They have. I mean, Mariucci was winning in San Francisco.
Bobby Ross
Made it to a Super Bowl in San Diego. These guys were with the Patriots organization.
Jim Caldwell.
He won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, these are guys that came from winning organizations.
That's why and look, I'm not killing the caller. This is what my point is before. This is what's so frustrating with them, is they've tried everything.
They have, now, do they have to clean house? They very well may. I mean, very well may have to clean the way this is going. Carson Anderson, 97.1 The Ticket.
Protecting your business can be complicated. Thousands of businesses already rely on Guardian Alarm to provide unique security solutions. No matter the size, number of locations, or complexity of your requirements, Guardian Alarm's local service professionals are here to craft the right solution for you. We're passionate about delivering the latest technology in access control, video surveillance, fire protection, and more. Guardian Alarm, keeping Detroit businesses and families safe for nearly a century. Call us today at 1-800-STAY-OUT to get 20% off what you're currently paying when you switch your business to Guardian Alarm.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the perfect fit of your favorite pair of jeans, the nap-inducing powers of your trusty recliner, and the tried and true performance of a new Ruud home heating system. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Ruud.
Right now, when you purchase a Ruud high-efficiency system from your local Ruud dealer, you'll receive a free media air cleaner. For a dealer near you, visit MichiganRoodDealers.com. Rely on Ruud.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the Strip, it's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the crew is bigger, and you'll feel more at home. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
If you run a business or manage health benefits, you want to hear this. Hi, this is Randy, and we're talking again with Steve Solinsky, Vice President of Business Development for HAP. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Randy. Thanks for having me.
So, employers are looking to control their health insurance costs. Do you have any advice for them?
Well, there are actually 3 ways groups can fund their plans. The first is to explore fully insured plan options, PPO, EPO, or HMO. We also have other products like Henry Ford Choice and our new primary choice for small groups.
Okay, so what's the second way?
Well, HAP has something called shared funding, which offers your business some of the savings of self-funding with more flexibility and less risk.
And the third way?
That's
employees connected, and bandwidth you can allocate between your customers and employees. I'm not even done yet. Comcast Business has advanced voice solutions at affordable prices and cloud-based security for all your devices.
And that great deal?
Right now, get started with 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month for 2 years when you add 2 voice mobility lines and sign up for paperless billing and auto pay. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business. Beyond fast.
Monthly service charge increases by $10 without payrolls billing and auto pay. Offer ends 12/22/19. Restrictions apply. New business customers only. 2-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra subject to change. Backup order until 8 hours.
This is Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, and we want to help your house feel more like a home with some of the lowest refinancing rates ever. Rates have dropped so much that many Americans can reduce their rate. You may be able to save money on your monthly mortgage payment right now. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.18%. Call us at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rates subject to change. Pay 1.375% fee. Receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Got something to say? Text 971 the ticket now at 97136. Ticket text brought to you by LaFontaine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Saline. Home of the family deal. Find over 5,000 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs daily at FamilyDeal.com. You've got a question? We've got an opinion.
More of a scheme execution.
Everybody always a scheme with it because the fact that all the coaches game plan. But right now it's not even a scheme. It's just like we get the same thing every week. It's not even different. Like I don't even think they be calling their own play. They calling the Wilbur right now. Whoever started this first, they just start copying this on each other. That's all it is. This league is a copycat league, and they see if we have a problem with all that. They do the same. Also, we everybody know where we play this. They run this. They do it all the time. So we ain't seeing nothing new. Ain't no new plays designed up. It's the same ones we have a problem with since probably first week of the season. So we just gotta fix it.
There it is, Darius. If you read the transcript of the second part of that, we get the same thing every week. It's not even different. This thing is a copycat league. They see we have a problem with all that. They do the same thing. Everybody knows we play this. They run this. They do it all the time. We ain't seeing nothing new. Ain't no new plays designed up. It's the same ones we've been having problems with since probably the first week of the season. We just gotta fix it. Translation. Everybody knows what we're doing and they know how to beat it.
Well, I think there are two obvious problems with the defense, and maybe three if you throw in the lack of a pass rush too. The inability to stop the run is probably the biggest problem. Because if you can't stop the run, the teams can do whatever they want, and then play action's going to spring too. The other thing is, and this has been a problem from playing the Lions forever, the inability to cover a tight end is killing them. Not only the tight end, but you're asking just the inability of linebackers to be able to cover, period. Trying to cover running backs out of the backfield. They're getting burned there. You mentioned the play, the perfect pass from Derek Carr when Slay was going to come off his man and try to make the pick, but it was a little too late for that. And that's not on Slay. That's on the linebackers' inability to cover the running back. And it's some of it just may be, hey, they're not as good as athletes as the running backs are, or they just it's a bad matchup. And maybe that's what Slay's talking about. There are bad matchups to be had out there, and the other teams know it. They know how to exploit it. They're not dumb. Offensive coordinators aren't stupid. They go into each week with a game plan trying to figure out what's the best way to attack this defense that I'm facing. And you see time and time again, the Lions would say, we can cover the tight end here. All right, interesting. How about they're still not covering the tight end. How about the next game? Yeah, they can't cover the tight end. What about the next game? Can't cover the tight end. What about the next game? Running backs and tight ends. I mean, that's what happens. So if they're running the same kind of defenses, you're beating your head against the wall. You need to change things up. And whose job is it to change it up? The head coach has to change it up.
Well, that falls under his responsibility. Yeah. It feels like it's his defense, so it comes down to him making that change. But let's get back to your open line calls. We go to Wayne in, I don't know where Wayne is, but you're next. Hi, Wayne.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm told a little bit there. I wasn't expecting to hear my name. But anyways, I hear everybody talking about the Lions, they're not happy with them, and you're only critics and all that. But I think the Lions need to move, and I think the Detroit Lion organization is really trying to,
many a Lions season, I can see some things that if they can expand on them and do them more consistently, they'd be good. That's what makes you good, is consistently making plays. Everybody's got talent. Everybody does some things well. The ones that do what they do well, more often than not, are the best teams in the league. And the ones that just show a little bit, like the Lions, spin their wheels.
It's like watching a baseball team and pitching is going great, right? Giving up 2 or 3 runs a game, you're doing great. But the offense, there's no offense to show. The offense is doing great. They're killing it. They're getting 6 runs a game. Well, but the pitching and defense sucks. And you can't put it all together for any long period of time. That's what's going on with the Lions. Here's what the positive is with the Lions this season. Matthew Stafford, the wide receivers.
Wide receivers are positive. I can see improvement there.
Pass protection. That's all
actually,
positive.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Here are the negatives. No running game. The defense.
Yeah, just about everything.
So, when you have that, if you've got an offense that can throw really well, but can't run, and you've got a defense that isn't doing much of anything very well, you're looking at yourself as at best a 500 team and probably less than 500 team, which is exactly where they're at right now.
Greg is in Detroit and next. Hi, Greg.
Hey, so I'm going to say the first thing that'll make you happy. First, I'm going to make you mad. The second thing, pretty excited about this weekend's college football slate, and you don't have a Michigan game.
Don't have to worry. It's fun. It's going to be fun being a fan this week. There's some interesting games.
You got to put a lot of work in this week, though.
I do. I made the comment, Greg, to Gator off the air. I got to be husband of the year for about 5 days because I'm probably going to try and get way too much TV time Saturday.
Got some good games.
I don't think there's anything at night though when I was looking at it, which is kind of weird.
Well, you got Iowa State and Oklahoma. Oklahoma's fun to watch, and Iowa State's one of those few teams that actually plays defense in that conference. So that could be an interesting game.
Noon and 3:30 is going to be fun, though.
Fair, but before I look at the game yesterday, and I can see defensive core should be going a lot better than offensive. And then that's really the big thing. But then when you look at the decisions, even saying on the broadcast that Stafford makes is critical, and it's critical that it is this critical decision making when the defense finally pulled their head a little bit and got a couple of re-announced in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. There was either a netted or a field goal. And so I'm not saying he's probably been great, but he's been here for how long? He's always been here. We're always having the same show on Monday. And so that's when I say when people call in and say you can't blame it on Stafford, I don't know, you've got to take some of it. There's a pie, right? And he's always got to be in that pie.
Let's go to Brian and Fenton. You're next. Hi, Brian.
It's just not.
Hey, Doug. How you doing?
All right.
Hey, these linebackers that we have, they terrible. I think Davis is playing out of position, and that second-round draft pick, they could have left him somewhere else. If you didn't watch him play, I guarantee he has a switch out to 6 feet. Like, never even played. He's running around like a chicken head.
I'm curious about this. Doug, I mean, without looking it up. Do
I think he's got more than 20 tackles? I do.
I'm going to say he does as well, but let me just check this because I want to be accurate when we look at this. This is a fun bet. When we have absolutely no idea, and the answer is he has 32 total tackles, 22 solo tackles.
32 total tackles, so that's average 8 games with that.
That's 4.
I would agree he's got a ways to go.
He's also
He's
not
terrible.
starting.
He's never in a hole. He can't guard the tight end. He can't run with the backs. He's always on his behind. I mean, he's terrible, guys. Come on now. And Jerome, why didn't start him for 2 more years?
I don't think I'm ready to give up on Jelani Tavai. I think it would be premature to give up on Jelani Tavai. Do you think it's...
I think it's premature to give up on...
Is it premature to call him
a
terrible?
Player in the league. I wouldn't call him terrible. I don't think he's terrible. I think he's a rookie and he shows some promise. That's about as far as I'll go.
All right, chance to win $1,000 in 4 minutes. Keep it locked in. 97.1 The Ticket.
fast cash from the Michigan Lottery with instant wins and progressive jackpots that grow all day long. So, is there any way to make fast cash even better? Ooh, how about tickets that glow in the dark? Any other bright ideas?
Scented tickets. Fresh lemons.
I wouldn't hold your breath. Okay, how about some new games? That is better.
I'm in.
Announcing the newest fast cash games. $10 Lucky Sevens and $2 Big Bowling Bucks. Now with 10 great games, you'll want to try them all. Good idea. Only from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
24-month, $99 employee lease, not number 99-12-26.
Buy or lease your new car now and let Kelly and his Van Dyke Dodge show you how to not pay a thing till spring 2020. You heard right. Only at Van Dyke Dodge can you drive a new Dodge or Ram now. And don't pay a thing till spring. No down payment, no upfront cash, and no payments till spring 2020. If you have a trade-in, we will pay you cash back for it. Or look at the deals now. Lease a new well-equipped 2019 Ram Bighorn 4x4 as low as $99 a month. Buy and save up to $15,000 on new heavy-duty Rams or Challenger Hellcats. 36-month lease on new 2019 Durango SXT for $299 per month. Worried about credit? Forget it. We approve almost everyone. Kelly and his Van Dyke Dodge does the deals the other dealers won't. See us at VanDykeDodge.com during Ram Power Days. Located at 696 and 11 Mile. All offers end October 31st. $24.95 to resigning. All rebates to dealer. Not all qualified. Pay per year.
With fall sports in full swing for student athletes, LK Orthopedics should be your first call after an injury. If you're experiencing pain, there are alternatives to surgery. Dr. Letterman and Dr. Korowitz are fellowship-trained, board-certified surgeons who use surgery as a last resort, with 80 to 90% of patients successfully avoiding surgery. Visit the physical therapy clinic inside LK Orthopedics. Tell them Jamie from 97 won the ticket sent you, and they guarantee an appointment the next business day. LKOrthopedics.com.
Prescription products require an online physician consultation and are only available if the physician determines a prescription is appropriate. Subscription required. See website for full details and important safety information.
Hey guys, good news. The outrageously expensive little blue pill is now generic, which means you can get the prescription medication to treat ED at affordable prices. And Hims makes it extra affordable. And right now, get your first online visit totally free when you go to 4hims.com/joy. Sure beats paying for an in-office doctor's appointment, doesn't it? Plus, you won't need to deal with awkward face-to-face conversations to get your prescription. Hims connects you to doctors online who can evaluate you and, if appropriate, prescribe the medication. And a pharmacy sends it right to your door. Hims makes it affordable, private, and incredibly easy. Nobody likes dealing with ED. Now, thanks to Hims, nobody has to. And that's really good news. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/joy.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. Mortgage interest rates right now are at an 11-month low. Call 248-308-5000 or chat with us online at davidhallmortgage.com. Lower payments, better options, and more personal attention.
You need new tires. Fact. You want to get it done right. Get out, get back on the road, and get on with your life fast. Your guys at Bell Tire have everything you need, plus the lowest tire price. Period. Bell Tire.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Capura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
The Detroit Pistons play the Washington Wizards. Pre-game tonight at 6:35 on News Radio 950 WWJ.
Scott Anderson, 97 the ticket. Gator, I thought Chris Burke of The Athletic summed it up very well in a paragraph in his story today. The latest Lions coulda, woulda, shoulda, a 31-24 setback against the Raiders. Saw them fall 1 yard short of the end zone on a potential game-tying touchdown or game-winning shot on a two-point conversion. At the midpoint of the season, the Lions are now 3-4-1. The Lions are now a 3-4-1 team that easily could be 6-2 or 7-1, but for their inability to reach the finish line. Frustration is mounting, and rightfully so. Yep. 248-539-9797. Let's get back to your open line calls. We've got Max in Detroit next. Hi, Max.
Hey, what's going on, Jim?
Hey, Max.
Hey, I'm not a Lions fan, but I'm all the time listening. I never hear anybody talk about the pedigree. Doug, I know I hear you talk about your dog all the time. You cross-breed your dog with another dog to make sure it's the same pedigree. So, yeah, Patricia has that championship pedigree. But when you draft him, whether the guy was a starter at
have to, even if they're not even starters, but at least they have that pedigree. So when you bring them in, they know what it feels like to
I
play
would
for a
far prefer
championship.
that they draft starters from Alabama and Clemson. I don't want them drafting backups from Alabama and Clemson.
But what I'm saying is, they understand what it takes to win. They've been around championships, coaches, players. Even if you're on the practice squad, even when you practice with those guys, you still practice like a champion. When you because you're on the team, you may feel like this. You feel like this. You may be good, but at that particular time, it might be somebody that's just a little bit better than you, but you can probably go to another school and flourish. But what I'm saying is, you have to match that. You have to match that pedigree up in order to start winning championships.
Well, I guess I look at the defensive line. Deshaun Hand and Deshaun Robinson are both from Alabama.
Just took kid from Clemson.
Yeah, Christian Bryant. One of the best run stoppers in the league is Damon Harris. He went to William Pitt. You find talent where you find talent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at a team like New England, and they're not built on Alabama and Clemson players. And I think it sounds good in theory. I don't think you need to do that, but I think we're all grasping at straws now. We go to Matthew, who's next in St. Clair Shores. Hi, Matthew.
Exactly. So, I mean, I really agree with Darius Slay. I mean, you could say he was being a little cutthroat, but at least he's being honest. I mean, the thing is like when I hear Patricia talk about on these post-game interviews, he says the same thing every week. You know, it starts with me, blah, blah, blah. We got to fix, tighten up some things and stuff like that. No. We need a whole revamp of what this defense is doing. Because Darius Slay was right. Every team can predict it. Every team knows what's going on. And we do the same thing every week. We can't just fix these little we can't fix these little things here and there. We need to fix everything. It's not like we have a few loose ends that we need to tie up. That's not going to fix anything. Like I said, we just need a whole big
I don't hate what Slay had to say.
I don't even know what Slay had to say either. In fact, I think it's a call to action. You've got to change things up because you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And here it is, a defense that gives up 27 points a game, or a team that gives up 27 points a game. You're second to last in the NFL in terms of yards per game that your defense gives up. You've got to change it. It's halfway through the season.
Honest, though. I mean, I feel like these guys, these post-game interviews are just like,
well, they're not going to say
so
anything.
Monotonous and like.
The coaches don't say anything. Don't get bent out of shape because a coach doesn't say what you want them to say, because coaches don't. Bill Belichick famously says nothing. He's the best coach in football.
I like Slay's comments, to be honest with you. I think Slay opened up and said something that probably a lot of players are thinking, specifically the guys on defense. Now, it's a little bit of finger pointing. It's not us. It's what they're asking us to do. But I think it might be indicative of how a lot of guys on defense feel. We should be doing better. And the reason we're not is because we keep doing the same thing and teams know how to beat what we're trying to do.
Well, the job of the coach is to put the players that they have in the best position to be successful, right?
Yep.
That's what a coach's job to do is. They say it all the time. Hey, got to put this guy in a position where he can make plays. And it seems to, when I listen to Darius Slay, that's not what's being done. Is that we're running the same old defense out there that is ill-equipped to handle certain situations because these are the protocols we have to go through, and it's not working. Well, if it's not working and it's not, 8 weeks into the season, a change has to be made. They got to make a change. Whether it's symbolic or if it's real, make the change. And yeah, I would say the defensive coordinator, it's time to go. This is a defense that should be better than they were last year, or at least be as good as you were last year. And they're not. Not by a long shot.
I think if they fired the defensive coordinator, it'd just be symbolic at this point. And maybe it would help. I don't know. Maybe it would light a fire under some of the players' butts. But Slay, what he was saying to me was, we're in the positions they're telling us to be in. The offense just knows that already, and they're running stuff that we can't stop for whatever reason. Slay can talk a little bit because they wouldn't even throw his way yesterday. Not one time he couldn't make a play. He was responding on Twitter because they didn't throw to his side. So everything, like you talked earlier, but he was trying to make a play. He was off his man. You know what I mean? Trying to help out the other way, whatever he could. Also, does it mean anything that Slay? He kind of said this, and in a way where I think I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Did you try to trade me? Do I want to be here now? You know what I mean? Like, do what you want with me. I'm going to say what's on my mind. I'm one of the best players on the team. If you guys don't want me, you don't want to extend me, that's fine, but I'm going to say what's on my mind. Players don't normally say stuff like this.
No,
and I feel like coming from Darius Slay of all people,
he's
does
feeling
it mean a little bit
fancy
more?
right now.
Yeah, like I'm going to say whatever I want.
He can play it loose and right
I just
now.
came to play ball, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing
I don't care where it's at, whatever it is, I'm going to play ball.
Well, here's a fact. Last year, this year, the Lions gave up over 27 points a game. Last year was 22 and a half. This year, they're giving up, I think it's 424 yards per game. Last year, it was 335. Wow. Talking about a 90-yard difference in 5 points per game.
That's, I mean, honestly, that's pretty big.
Make a change.
248-539-9797. Scott in Taylor is next. Hi, Scott.
Hey, how's it going, guys? So I got a few things. First thing I got is, for the last caller that said we should be drafting somebody that has a pedigree from Alabama and Clemson, the last quarterback that had any sort of success in the NFL, I mean, it was the last two were what, Namath and who was the other one? Ken Stabler. I mean, really, those are the last two quarterbacks that had any sort of success out of Alabama in the NFL.
Right, well,
so I
but
don't
in
even want
fairness,
to hear that.
I guess you look at the Saban era, and we're about to see a quarterback from Alabama go in the top 3 in the draft.
And you know what? And that's great, but I think he's a system guy, but I digress. I think Herbert's better. And then the next thing is that I've been hearing all this ridiculous stuff like, oh, well, you need to trade Matt Stafford. You know what? First of all, trading Matt Stafford this year would have given you a $27 million cap hit. So I think that's the most ridiculous thing I heard all day was trade Matt Stafford. And then the last thing I got is you got this head coach who got brought in, and everybody was all excited about, oh, he's a defensive guru. Look at his defensive rankings when he was in New England. Did he come from a winning team? Yeah, they had a great record. But if you look at the defensive rankings, he was hit or miss. He was 25th one year and 9th the next, and 27th one year. And that's with 6 games. 6 games where he was taking on the Jets, Buffalo, Miami, some of the crappiest teams in the league, and everybody's surprised.
In 2016, they were number 1 in the league, giving up less than 16 points a game.
There was some good there. There was also some reason to question. Like his last year, they gave up a lot of yards. A lot of yards.
Right, and didn't give up points.
No. So, and he was believed to be the guy behind it. Now, it kind of feels like it was Belichick behind it, and we all feel like we know that now, and there was some stuff earlier in the year where we thought this defense has something to build on. Look, they're not even healthy, and they're making life difficult on opposing quarterbacks. And yet, now they're not making life difficult on opposing quarterbacks.
Maybe this is just the way the NFL is going, but 2017 is last year in New England. The Patriots gave up 366 yards a game, but only 18 and a half points. That's the whole bend but don't break thing. 366, that was 29th in the league. 29th in the league at 366.
What would that rank you now?
Well, right now, I'll tell you exactly what we're ranking now, because the Lions right now, they're horrible with 424, and that's putting them at second to last league. 366 now would put you at roughly around 20 or 22, somewhere there. The Redskins right now give up 366 yards a game. They also give up 24 points.
248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. Carson Anderson, we'll get to more of your phone calls. Champ and Chump, we're wrapping that up, so get your votes in for Champ and Chump of the weekend. Who had the best weekend? Who had a weekend that stinks? Mike Millennium come in and yell at us in about 15 minutes. 97.1 the ticket.
You will love your Avis Ford, because even if you think you've got bad credit, now you can get approved right over the phone. Just call or text Johnny Hart at Avis Ford, and he'll get you financed fast and at a payment you can afford. All you do is show up and pick out your car from one of the largest pre-owned inventories around. You can drive a better car, even with bad credit, and race for a limited time or as low as 1.99% on select vehicles. Hard to believe? Here's Johnny Hart himself.
If you have bad credit, I mean, you can't get a car type of credit, a bankruptcy, divorce, or a repo in your past. Give me a call today and you can drive away in a vehicle that you can be proud of and a payment you can afford.
To get financed payments fast and on the road, just text AUTO to 96,000. That's AUTO to 96,000. With a small down payment, you won't be turned away.